You are now entering the world of a movie review. A world full of drama, joy, ridicule, movie spoilers, unpopular opinions, and adult humor for as far as the eye can see. Welcome to an evening at the movies. We're here.
Take two.
We're back.
And we know that you all missed every one of us because that's how it is. But with all that said, I have had my sugary goodness. I have a rather large bottle of soda right here with me. So we're gonna finish this shit up, and we're gonna finish it up the only way that we know how, and that's enjoying '80s movies horror.
There you go.
If you are joining us now and did not join us for the first part of this episode, we're not going back and rehashing. So you'll just have to pick up the first half on the release time tomorrow. So, um, but back to Killer Clowns from Outer Space.
Yes.
And we were talking about um, characters that we enjoyed in the movie. And I would say probably one of my favorites would be the brothers.
The Tenenzi brothers, yes.
Yes, the ice cream truck driving brothers that
Yes.
basically encompass every aspect of '80s movie nerdy sidekicks that there ever could be.
They're like Lenny and Squiggy.
Literally, that's how they are.
Or they're
So
like the sidekicks on 16 Candles. Anthony Michael Hall's sidekicks. They're just like the cute, doofy, whatever brothers. They're great. I was actually going to say them too, so I'm glad you said that because they're awesome. I love where they get trapped by the two clowns and they fall in the ball pit, and the one clown like grows boobs, and then later you see them and they have lipstick kisses all over their face, so it's like those clowns didn't even try to hurt them, they just tried to make out with them and then let them go. Ah,
I mean, it again, '80s horror, '80s cheesy horror. At that,
I mean, they're pretty cute
so
guys.
many, so many levels of inappropriateness.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot to unpack there for sure with the clown growing the boobs, but whatever.
I mean, you kind of sort of knew you were going to get that though, considering the movie literally starts at the top of the world, also known as the hilltop makeout
make
location where
make out point.
all the freaking teenagers that are 45 years old go to have sex in their cars at the same time.
You know what though I will say is that one of my other favorite things that this movie does is that it's very like it feels like a bunch of different kind of movies put into one because it really pays homage to like the 50s sci-fi classics, like Forbidden Planet and you know War of
Yeah,
the Worlds and like the really old sci-fi like I'm trying to think of like other ones. I can't think of any other ones off the top of my head, but you know what I'm talking about, like the
yeah,
things in outer space, like the sci-fi, 50s sci-fi movies. Like the beginning of the movie very much like pays homage to that, with the kids making out and it's like a comet and then blah 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 and just like the clowns, like the animatronic whatever. But then it also at some points feels like an 80s frat movie or like an 80s rom-com, like where the girl, like the girl answers the door and they're delivering the pizza. Like
uh-huh.
it feels like so many different kinds of movies in one, and I think that makes it really, really fun.
So it just dawned on me while you were making your point that, and it does actually help that I know he was watching part one on Instagram, but I feel like somebody who would have a wealth of knowledge that could speak on this would be Papa Palpatine.
Oh yeah, for sure. For sure. I need to
So
know if he likes this movie. I feel like he probably would
no,
if he was watching, but maybe
no,
not.
but he would probably sit down and watch it and then talk all kinds of mad shit about it.
Probably.
So, was there anything really about this movie that you absolutely hated, though?
I mean, I wouldn't say hated. I actually really enjoyed most of it, more than I thought I would. I think, the overacting at times got a little too cheesy, but the whole movie is cheesy, so it's kind of like you just have to laugh at it. I mean, it's so overdone that it just makes you laugh. Like I said, like Dennis Hopper and Texas Chainsaw 2. It's like, dude,
Yeah.
stop trying to get that Oscar. You're not getting it today.
Yeah.
Um,
If anybody accepted a role in this movie knowing what the title of the movie was going to be and then expected to get an Academy Award,
right.
what the
Like,
hell were you thinking?
yeah, I mean, there really wasn't anything I just really didn't like about it. I mean, because again, it's cheesy. That's what you're getting. So it's like you have to appreciate the cheese. You can't hate it because
No.
it's not like it's surprising. That's what you're walking into.
So, this movie came out, I believe I was 11 years old at the time. And even at 11 years old, you knew what to expect when you saw the title of the movie. You didn't even
Right.
have to watch the trailer to know what you were going to get.
Well, and especially with the poster art, like it's supposed to be like a sci-fi throwback, but that it's also going to be like a goofy, like it doesn't look like a horror movie unless you're scared of clowns. And I'm
Yeah.
scared of clowns, but honestly, these clowns didn't really scare me. I mean, I guess maybe I'm getting over my fear, but also they're just so goofy looking that it was hard to be scared. Especially that one that looked like Jabba the Hutt, the
Oh,
one that
Jesus
drank out of
Christ.
the twisty straw.
You know,
Oh,
crazy like the straw.
yes. I was like, what's Jabba the Hutt doing here? Kind of like at the beginning, I was like, what's great value Bob Saget doing here with the girl from Weird Science?
Uh,
Um, what about you? Is there anything you hated?
not really. I mean, it's really hard. Like the point I was trying to make, though. I mean, I remember because obviously I didn't see this in theaters because I was still too young at the time,
Right.
and I believe I watched it for the first time on HBO or Showtime, whichever the hell.
Skinamax.
One of them, but
USA Up All Night. That's probably where I saw it.
my formative years watching Rhonda Shear up all night. Um, no, I remember seeing it on cable because I remember thinking this is not something that would be seen on TV at all.
Yeah.
Ha 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 ha. Yeah, right. Um, but yeah, it's an enjoyable watch. There's nothing really to hate about this. I mean, if you come into it expecting to be jump scared to death or all of that, what the hell are you here for anyway? Because I know, and I've said it 3 or 4 times between this part and the last part of the episode. Look at the damn name of the movie. It it says it all right there. I mean, it's silly, cheesy, campy. It's I mean, and it kind of sort of harkens to my top five list for this episode as well. I know we're both going blindly into this, not having shared what our
That's
top
true.
five
Yeah.
is. So I kind of just let the cat out of the bag with what my top five is, but oh well. So it's this movie is one that I've gone a significant period of time without rewatching until I happened to stumble on the DVD at Walmart, and I was like, I haven't seen this movie in fucking forever. So I paid the 4.96, I think it was, for the DVD. Took it home and watched it, and I'm like, oh my god, I missed this movie. This is freaking amazing. So there's that, and
Yeah.
it's so. Before we get to our ratings and reviews, though, would you like to share the wisdom of your top five with our amazing listeners?
Yeah. So yeah, I hope we didn't do sorry, the same thing because we didn't discuss, but I am doing my top five alien comedies. So
Missed it by that much.
well, there you go. There you go. Yeah, that's kind of I was like, I don't want to do like clown movies because first of all, I'm not really big into clown movies, but I thought like funny alien comedies, sorry, would be a good one. All right, so um, let's see. For number five, I'm gonna go with Coneheads. Always a classic, such a great movie. Love it so much. Um,
Coming
number
soon
four, I'm
on
gonna
Evening at the Movies.
yeah, we need to do it. Number four, I'm gonna go with. Ooh, I think I'm gonna go with My Stepmother's an Alien. It's a great, great underrated movie.
Before you finish, we literally could do a theme month on alien alien comedies
We definitely could because there's a lot of good ones. Because I have honorable mentions too, but
because right now the first two on that you've listed are easily right there. Could go on the schedule immediately.
oh yeah, definitely. I would love to do My Stepmother's an Alien. That movie does not get the credit it deserves.
Oh my God, Kim Basinger.
Yeah.
Woo!
Which reminds me, I still need to do Blind Date. Anyway, um, let's see. Number three, I guess I'm going to put Killer Clowns at number three just because it's newer in my repertoire. Um, but it definitely belongs in there. This movie is great. Oh, crap. This is tougher than I thought it was going to be. Okay. Number two, I'm going to go Men in Black. Men in Black is, I mean, it's classic. Gotta love it. Number one. Man, I could easily change some of these out. Number one, I'm gonna go Galaxy Quest. God, I love Galaxy
Oh
Quest.
God, that's a great movie.
Papa
It,
Palpatine would do Galaxy Quest with us. We need to do it.
Palpatine and Cassandra already did Galaxy Quest with
That's
me.
right. I forgot about that.
I believe you had the vid at the time, and
Something happened. Um, so my honorable mentions are, and again, these could have easily made the list. Mom and Dad Save the World. So close. Um, Batteries not included. Earth Girls are easy. And Monsters versus Aliens. Monsters versus Aliens is actually really cute. I feel like that movie doesn't get enough credit either. It was popular for a minute and then it went away. So
oh, absolutely, yeah, I would 100% agree with you.
So yeah, and that came out. That was I had a kid that age when that came out, so it was we watched it a lot, and it's just really cute. So there you
So I went the obvious route, and I went with cheesy '80s horror movies.
well, there you go.
So, honorable mention number one is a tie. It is Bride of and also Reanimator.
Oh, okay, nice.
And honorable mention number two, the Rowdy Roddy Piper slash John Carpenter classic, They Live.
Oh yes, I forgot he was in that. I haven't seen that one in a while. That's a good one.
Yes, it is. Um, Number five, already been mentioned once as the movie Dennis Hopper tried to win an Academy Award for, Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Dose. Shout
That
out
movie
to
can only be enjoyed while under the influence, but when you are under the influence, it is wildly enjoyable.
right.
Ah,
Let's see. Number four, we are going to go with Slumber Party Massacre.
nice.
Let's
I haven't seen
see.
that one in a minute either.
No, I I googled it and then seriously went scrolling through this. I'm like, oh my god, there's so many of these movies that I absolutely love. Number three, we're gonna go with Ghoulies,
Oh God, good one.
and I mean, you can't have a discussion about cheesy '80s horror movies without my number one and my number two both being where they are. It's just a matter of which one's going to be two and which one's going to be one. So, number
Mm.
two is going to be Pancake Nipples itself, Chopping Mall.
Ah, okay. I would have put Chopping Mall at number one, but I respect your decision.
The
Thank you.
margin of
Have a
error,
nice day.
the margin of error between these two movies is like razor fucking thin, though.
Very true.
And then number one is, and probably the reason I went with this is number one instead of number two, because it's it really is it's interchangeable depending
Yeah,
upon your mood.
yeah.
Um, but number one is the movie of the week, it, Killer Clowns from Outer Space.
Nice.
In all honesty, my hats off to co-hostess with the mostest for making me sit down and watch Chopping Mall finally, because I thoroughly enjoyed that movie as much as I still to this day thoroughly enjoy Killer Clowns from Outer Space.
Well, we got to thank our old friend and OG unpopped Colonel Tim Arnold because he's the one who introduced me to Chopping Mall. And
I,
what a delight it has been to watch Chopping Mall all these years now.
truth be told, he probably would have been another person that would have been great to have on this episode.
Yeah,
And at the same time, when we do finally get back around to putting Chopping Mall back on the schedule, we just may need to have Tim back for Chopping Mall.
yeah, yeah. But we just did Chopping Mall last year, right?
We
Because
have
it took
still
us
haven't
forever to get, or was it this year?
we haven't done Chopping Mall yet.
Are you sure?
I'm 100% sure. I went and looked when we had this discussion like 2 weeks ago. I believe we had this discussion with either Misty or Shanna.
Why
And
haven't, why? Why? I
ah,
know it's been on the schedule. We've just had problems.
One, it was on the schedule for when I was in Texas, and I wasn't in Texas long enough.
Well,
We
yeah, we
had
didn't have time for anything. All right, well, damn it, we're doing Chopping Mall. I would have made us do it this month. I don't know why we anyway. We just need a horror comedy month.
well, I can add both of
That's on
the
our. I think that's already on our list.
alien comedy, horror comedy. I mean, I've got the list right here on my phone. No, I'm not looking at my
Yeah,
phone because we're finishing up this episode because you've only got like 10 minutes until your potatoes done.
that's true.
So
Ghoulies was one I always wanted to rent at Blockbuster because of the box. I always thought the box was so cool.
that
That and
little
for
coming out of the
some
toilet.
yes, yes. I every time I was like, can we just get Ghoulies? I just like the box. And for some reason, I always wanted to get April Fool's Day because of the girl standing with the knife in front of the table and she's got the like noose braided into her hair. I always thought that was so cool.
The
Uh,
sad part is I literally put my top five list together out of a top, however, yeah, top 100 cheesy 80s horror movies,
hmm.
and
There's
I
so
didn't
many good ones.
I didn't even get to the bottom half of the list before I had my top five filled. So
The Fun
every,
House is a good one. I love the Fun House.
yeah,
Another clowny type
I
movie,
mean
but I still like
we
it.
didn't we didn't get to Critters, we didn't get to Funhouse, we did I didn't bring up Season of the Witch.
I love the 80s remake of The Blob. I used to watch that all the time.
Again, The Blob. There,
Yeah, there's a lot of good ones.
the 80s was the decade for cheesy horror. I don't care.
Absolutely.
I will fight anybody who says otherwise.
Oh my god, Death Spa. Death Spa is another great one, like along the lines of Chopping Mall. It's so fucking good.
Well, and at the same
Oh
time,
man.
I mean, movies that like we've just talked about walked so that movies like Aqua Slash
Duh, yeah.
could
And
attempt
this
to run.
what's that one? The Sand, I think is what it's called. That I keep telling you to watch. About the killer beach sand.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, it's just all right, like Aqua Slash, but
Oh,
I do
Aqua
love that
Slash.
we're coming back around to those cheesy 80s tropes of like, yeah, a
Mhm.
killer water slide and a killer sand and like, kind of getting away from slashers, which are still good, but also everything went really super like supernatural, witchy, like super like elevated horror, which I'm not opposed to. But we had that for a while, and then we kind of had the slashers, and now I feel like we're kind of getting back more into maybe some of the cheese, but then still having the other stuff. I don't know. So,
How many times can you keep bringing back Michael Myers and Jason Voorhees and Freddy Krueger and Chucky and
well, yeah.
Ghostface?
I mean, stop, but also keep going. I don't know.
Well, no, I get. I mean, I the male version of you. I agree. I love all of those movies.
Yeah,
I don't want them to end, but at the same time, it's like I've been here long enough to know that shit just keeps going quicker than shit. So
yeah.
don't continue to tarnish the legacy. Just let it be over and come up with an original idea.
Just take our idea for Freddy Krueger and do something good with it. If we ever get that finished.
I mean, truth be
The
told,
problem
I'm
is
not.
other people have had that idea too. So it's just who can do it the best.
Oh, I'm sure that's exactly what the idea is as to why we haven't gotten a full-on Freddy Krueger origin story yet.
Yeah, I mean it's the best. Freddy Krueger origin story is the best idea. Like there's so much to do there. Like it just anyway.
Well,
Yeah, we know.
I feel like, with the exception of Michael Myers, I feel like there's a lot to flesh out with a Freddy Krueger origin story,
Oh, definitely.
and even like I know Peacock is playing around with the whole concept of basically a Jason Voorhees origin story. So
Which I don't know how I feel about that, but eh, I don't know.
I
Because tell
feel
me
like
more about Mrs. Voorhees, which I guess is what Camp Crystal Lake is, because it's Linda
yeah,
Cardellini, right? That's playing Mrs.
yeah,
Voorhees, and I love her, so I'm excited to watch it. If we ever actually get it, I'm not holding my breath. They've been telling us about Camp Crystal Lake for 2 years, or maybe it's just Crystal Lake, whatever it's called. They've been telling us about it for a hot minute. I'll believe it when I see it.
yeah. I was gonna say it's. I think it's actually been longer than
It
two
probably
years.
has. It probably has.
So
All right. Well, reviews?
what? Yeah. Would you like to go first, my favorite co-host?
Yeah. So like I said before, I am actually really sad that it took me this long to watch this movie again. Again, I haven't seen it since I was a kid. Um, I'll blame my fear of clowns because that's what it has been, but also I just really thought it was stupid. But I actually really enjoyed watching this. I watched it again. I laughed a lot. I think it's really funny. I mean, I know it's supposed to be like a horror comedy. And again, there are a few parts, like the part where the clown almost lures the little girl out of the restaurant. Like that was a tad scary. Like there's just a few parts, but for the most part, I'm calling this like a sci-fi comedy. Um, love the use of innocuous objects as weapons. Popcorn and cotton candy and pies, like just fucking brilliant. They really commit to the bit, and I think that's really important in a movie like this. It's easy to try because especially with the acting, there's parts where they're really overacting, and they could have easily strayed too far, and like it wouldn't have flowed well. But they really stay committed to the bit, and I love that. These clowns are hilarious, but they're snarky, but they're also evil. Um, I don't know. I just thought it was really fun. The practical effects are great. I thought the music was great. The practical effects are phenomenal. Like, let's just be real.
They're
Um,
killers.
huh?
They're killers.
Yeah. Killer clowns. Um, I'm going back to being a slut again, and I am so excited that I get to keep watching this movie over and over. I'm giving it a 5 out of 5 for cheesy 80s horror nostalgia. It checks all the boxes for me, even with the clowns.
Yeah. I
Oh, shadow puppets. Don't forget shadow puppets as a innocuous weapon. Like just fucking
yeah.
brilliant. Okay, I'm done.
I mean, Amanda made the case very succinctly. Um, there's not anything to hate about this movie at all. Maybe, and it's grasping at straws, the overacting at times. But if you just accept it for what it is, it just adds another level to the overall cheesiness of the movie as well. So,
And I think it's mostly with the cops because it's almost like they're trying to pretend they're in a different movie.
like they're a superhero
Yeah.
that dun 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 dun
Again,
dun.
this
Dun,
isn't a
dun.
Dirty Harry movie. Like, there's
Yeah,
those two scenes where they really in each other's faces. It's like, okay, guys, relax. Like,
yeah.
but yeah. Anyway,
Um, it's funny. It's cheesy. It gets at times maybe a little bit squirmy with certain things, but it's not ever something that's going to, for a full blown mature adult, like scare the crap out of you. It it's meant to be fun and enjoyable, and that's what this movie is for me. And it's a movie that I'm glad to say I own on DVD, and I'm glad that you can stream it for free on Prime. If you have not seen this movie, I highly recommend you go out and do it. Brandy, I know you're watching.
Mm.
You are officially ordered to finish watching the back half of this movie because the back half is better than the front half of this movie. So your homework has been assigned. Do it. Um.
Oh,
So
also, they released this in 4K not too long ago.
yeah,
So there you go. You can get it like that too.
this
I feel like I
movie.
need to watch this in 4K. I feel like the colors will be astounding.
Oh God, yes.
I mean, they
Um.
were good on Prime, so but
Oh yeah, still. But I mean, this movie is a very underrated cult classic,
definitely.
and there's a reason why, and that's
Yeah.
because it checks all the boxes for this genre of being a cheesy '80s horror movie. I'm gonna go 5 out of 5 pink cotton candy cocoons.
Oh man, I forgot to do the thing. Yeah. I go 5 out of 5 police badges that kill all the clowns with one little pop.
Almost like they're little freaking gaseous balloons, just poke,
Yeah.
ting.
I will say I didn't like that. I thought the ending was very anticlimactic. Like that's how you killed giant Freddy Fazbear Clown was with a little poke.
Yeah.
Okay, whatever.
So,
Um,
um, before I get to the outro of the show, um, because it is Halloween horror, is there anything horror wise that you are excited to see this month, co-host?
I know I'm excited to watch Welcome to Derry. I know that that is coming out. Um,
October 26th, live on Netflix.
I wish it was
No,
coming out.
HBO. HBO.
Yeah, I was gonna say Netflix.
No, HBO.
Um, I am upset that it's not coming out till the end of the month. I feel like they missed the boat on that, but whatever. I feel like Welcome to Derry is going to be really good. We went to the movies the other night and I saw the trailer for Black Phone 2. That comes out next month and it looks so freaking good. Like I really liked the Black Phone and I feel like the sequel looks just as good if not better than the original. Now, trailers can be deceiving, but whatever. I'm excited to see it. I feel like
Yeah,
I'm forgetting something. I feel like this is a loaded question.
Halloween ends. Um, no, it's not. It just I
um,
had my moment the other night where I started watching the universally loved horror movies. The first one being You're Next,
oh yeah,
and I actually really enjoyed that movie. I could see why it's a universally loved horror movie. I just figured, you know, maybe each week for the next few weeks we could try and give the listeners something horrific to watch
yeah.
or to look forward to in the near future.
I'll
The other,
look. I'll look next time for more stuff because there might be other stuff coming out on streaming, like show wise or movies. Whatever. I was just thinking of like those are the only two things that
well,
popped into my head. Like
I kind of sprung this on you without
right,
warning too. So,
AMC Fear Fest starts tomorrow.
whoop whoop,
Everybody, well, yeah, today if you're watching it tomorrow.
yeah.
You know what I mean.
If you're watching on release day
Today.
today,
tomorrow. Ah,
so um, the other thing that I am looking forward to actually comes out on Friday if you
okay.
have a Netflix subscription, and it is starring Jax Teller himself, Charlie Hunnam. It is
Oh,
Monster: The Ed Gein Story.
I'm scared. I don't want to see nipple lampshade
Ah,
or whatever it
mm,
is.
there's probably a lot of stuff in that show that I'm probably not going to want to see.
I can't remember what it was he did with the nipples. I feel like it was a lampshade or a belter. I don't know, but I'm sure it'll be good. I feel like Charlie Hunnam can be a good scary guy. Why they considered him for Christian Grey, I will never fucking understand. But he is a handsome dude, but he's rough handsome. He is not rich white boy BSDM or BDSM sexy. Like, I don't know.
No.
It's just not,
So
yeah. But I'm excited about that too. I'm glad you brought that up.
definitely, though we cannot
Oh,
end the. Go ahead. What?
sorry. When does the Lizzie Borden one come out? I'm excited for that one. I don't know when it comes out, but I don't,
I don't know. We will do some research and we will
yeah.
have that information for you all
I'm
when
so
next
excited
we
for that.
return for Halloween Horror Fest episode 2. So
Hit us up on the Facebooks or the Twitters or in our DMs. Do you think Lizzie Borden did it? Who can say? We can't know.
um so we can't end the episode without thanking the listeners for being here each and every week. You guys are insanely incredible. We love you all to death, to pieces.
Not literally,
All
yes.
all the stale popcorn gunness, all the pink cotton candy cocoons, all of it. So, like I said in the first part, though, coming up over the next couple of weeks, we've got Clown in a Cornfield, we've got uh, Rosemary's Baby, and we've got
Ooh.
Halloween 4. And then coming up in November, Mount Sipmore will be back, and we will bring a rest once and for all to the Harry Potter universe and talk about Deathly Hollows Part 1 and Part 2.
And I get to play. Yay!
Because somebody finally 25 years later watched the movies,
That is fair.
but that will not be the only ridicule that is showered upon
Oh, I'm
everybody's favorite
sure.
co-host. I don't ridicule as much as Papa Palpatine does. So
I don't give a fuck. I
yeah,
didn't
yeah,
watch it
yeah.
because I wasn't interested. I watched it because I got pressured. I liked it. It was fine. I'll probably watch it again, but I don't care. I had other stuff to watch.
Well, you will watch it again because you have to do at least a watch on part 7 and 8,
Oh
so,
yeah, I'll watch it again for
so
sure.
you can take notes. So lots of stuff to look forward to as well. Big stuff coming up in the new year, but that's still way too far out to discuss. So,
Yes.
um, this was a lot of fun. Again, if you have not watched a movie, go out and watch it. You will
Definitely.
not regret that you did. I swear. So,
Killer clowns from outer space. Oh, that song is so catchy, like an '80s movie, just catchy ass tune. It's
I'm
great.
telling you, like I said, it's on my main Spotify playlist.
I may have to add it.
So,
All right. Well,
are you ready to take us home?
I am. Uh oh, I actually had a dream about these killer clowns last night too, and it was a tad scary, but I was fine. Um, thanks everybody for watching and listening. Sorry about the break in the action, but hopefully you can understand. Shit happens. Um, we hope you enjoyed our episode on killer clowns from outer space, and let this be a lesson to you. Sometimes you have to watch stuff out of your comfort zone, and you might actually like it. Um, so we hope you enjoyed the episode, and we hope you all come back for evening at the movies. Goodbye. Killer
Deuces.
clowns.